enjoy.
There are a few like Ravenite Dragonborn, the tailless, but they're like a lot bigger children that like want to like come forward and like play with Reyna, but they're getting a little too scared and they move a little bit closer and then they keep running away. They're just trying to play around if you want to play around with some children.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, do you want to play around with some
Let's
children
word
in
that a little bit
2021?
different.
Derek
Let's word that a
Allen
little
Stock of Findlay, Ohio.
It's a role playing game, guys. Relax.
So,
It's okay to be pedophile in this scenario. It's not real, guys.
technically,
it's not
I guess you
real.
could.
It's fine.
Dave.
Oh, and welcome back to
Episode 9.
of Dungeons and Debauchery. Yeah, we still have no idea.
Well, we're
But at
waiting
least
for
we
y'all to tell us.
Yeah, at least we've changed clothes this time.
Well, I think I wore this
just
sweatshirt
say
last
the
time
next
too.
episode. We'll just say the next episode.
Yeah.
Welcome back to this.
The next episode. Yeah, this
Welcome back to
episode.
this.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to
It's
Dr.
gonna be in the
Dre
title,
and
you don't
Snoop
I was
know.
gonna
it's not
say,
gonna
I was
be
gonna
there.
say, what is this, Dr. Dre? What is going on here?
Dogg next episode. All right.
So last time we left off, you guys make your way towards Talonstadt. You encountered a strange bard. First, actually, you encountered some moorbounders, panther-like creatures that roam the swamp. You befriended them, and then you fought some weird velociraptor dinosaurs. You were successful in that endeavor. Made your way continuing west towards Talonstadt through the Ashkeeper Peaks. You encountered a strange musician, a larger-than-life man that ended up in a duel with Elfonzo for bardic superiority, in which
I would call it a
Elfonzo,
collaboration.
sure, a collaboration
Sure.
of bardic superiority, in which you actually came out successful and got a bonus added to your flute. Yeah, it's a flute.
Yes,
Yeah.
his skin flute.
One of
then-
many instruments I'm familiar with.
Yes, all of them involve a pipe of some kind.
Right.
You then continued west, attempting to, the warning towards you, give a gift to the guardians. You failed, and you were attacked by two dragon-like creatures, drakes. You were successful in taking them out, although heavy hits were incurred.
We were attacked by two light-skinned Canadian rappers. It was
right.
fucking terrible.
That's
Yeah.
awful.
From Degrassi.
That's
yes,
right.
from Degrassi High.
Yeah.
Somehow
he's out of a wheelchair.
Since I leveled up, I go full health, right? 'Cause that's how
No.
I am.
That is
Nope.
how it works, apparently.
No, it's not like in video games where you level up and all of a sudden all of your health and everything is reset. So you gain the health that you got from leveling up, but like if you were at 10 and you gained 13, you'd only be at 23 out of whatever your max is. So depending on where you were at and what you gained, that's what you guys are at now.
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
So I declare bullshit.
Let's go.
All right. I don't like it.
So you guys are all fairly low, I think.
I'm at 5.
I'm not
Okay.
great. I'm not great.
I'm at 18.
But
which
you
is
did
horrible.
you did max out your health on the roll for your level.
Yes,
up.
I
Yeah,
fucking
he-
oh my
he
god,
killed
I
it.
finally got lucky with the
Yeah.
goddamn roll.
I'm
All my
actually
fucking health rolls, every level up was dog shit up until now, and now
Yeah.
I'm finally.
below a 3 every time, I think.
Yeah.
No, it was 2. It was 2.
I'm at 43 health
both-
now.
The other 2 level ups, they were fucking 2s.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, so you got an 8 on this one, which is good.
yeah. Yale's actually higher HP than me now.
Yeah, suck my dick. Higher than your panther
So-
too, aren't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, she doesn't have a lot of health to begin with.
Fuck you and your
Her-
slut panther. No, but the panther was higher before now.
Right, but the Panther still has higher AC than you do. I will say that.
Does she?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
she
got
does have
armor.
armor.
Yeah.
What's the Panthers AC?
14.
Yep.
Don't
All
worry,
right,
it's
so
higher
you
than
guys,
me too.
you guys have successfully taken out these two drakes, and the battle is over. What would you guys like to do?
We need to get to a spot to fucking rest, son.
Yeah. I need a long rest like tomorrow, like yesterday.
Okay, so since they were dragons,
Mhm.
their skins probably is dragon scales, right?
It is dragon scale, yeah.
Are we able to like skin them?
You can
for the
attempt to,
dragon
yeah,
scale?
absolutely. You can attempt to, absolutely.
All right, what's that check?
Those are survival checks. If anybody would like to make those, you go
Hell
right
yeah,
ahead.
I'm at.
What the fuck do you think I am, bro?
I'm
I
plus,
got no problem killing these motherfuckers because they came at me.
All right, that is a 25.
25 is fantastic. Yeah, are Elfonzo or Drax? Are you guys attempting to also, or are you just leaving it to him?
No, I'll take it too. I'm gonna bow to peer pressure here. I'm gonna skin my type real fast.
Okay, so go ahead and make
a. I rolled a 19
Yeah.
survival.
Survival?
Yeah.
What is survival?
15 plus 3. I got an 18.
Very successful. In
Yeah,
total, I
for
will give you
three,
guys.
so 22.
I will give you guys a total of viable scales to use, although it's going to be very high, and you can split those amongst, or one person can carry them. It's up to you guys.
Okay.
Damn. 5, 10, 16, 17. You got 17. 51 black drake scales is what they are.
Okay. Are they like heavy?
They're actually not as heavy as you would think, especially because these aren't full grown dragons.
Okay.
They're still young. As far as drakes go, they're young.
I mean,
You're cutting
But they
out a
all-
little bit there, buddy. Oh,
Uh,
no. Oh, no. Dave.
freaking hates.
Yeah,
Gonna-
all right.
There you
Okay.
go.
So
We're
if
gonna
we
cut all
divide
this.
it up, guys, it's
Yeah.
17 scales each. Just to make it a little bit lighter on us.
Yeah,
That's
17
fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay. And then if you
Okay,
guys choose to
so-
make like a armor out of this or something like that, like if you find someone,
Ooh, that's interesting.
I'm willing to give you guys my help.
Yeah. My
you need more.
armor kind of blows, but yours does too, doesn't it, Derek?
Yeah, mine's not good, but I
Okay.
also have the ability to use a
Okay.
animal's HP.
Okay.
So you're probably the
Okay.
most.
Dave, how you doing, buddy?
think better now. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we're good to go.
Cool.
Seems
Yeah,
good.
it just
Seems
got
solid.
weird that everything froze. But yes,
All right.
weight
I'm gonna have a sec.
weight wise, Kenny can carry these things.
Okay.
I got no problem carrying them if you want me to, guys.
You want to carry all of them?
Yeah, I'll just carry all
That's
of
cool.
them.
Perfect.
Yeah, he's got the strength for it, so he can definitely can.
You're already covered in
Um,
dragon scales, you fucking filthy creature.
I know.
right.
I
All right.
understand.
These ones are black though.
Ew.
Right into that one.
We will
Um,
never ever make it mainstream. Even if
Nope.
we did, it's not that entertaining.
All
Anyway,
right. As far as that, we got the scales. I'm
Mhm.
good to.
Can I inspect the bodies to see if there's anything else on them besides just the scales?
Sure, give me another survival check.
17 plus 3, so 20.
Yeah, you can. One tooth is still viable on one of the dragons. You could pop that out and keep a dragon tooth with you.
All right. I already fucking skinned
Interesting.
them. I might as well fucking pull a dentist on them too. So,
Yeah.
let's do that. I'll take the dragon tooth as well.
Can we rest now?
If you'd like to, or you can keep
Alright.
going. Based on
I feel like
previous survival checks, you know you're not far from where you need to be.
that's a bait. God damn it.
Yeah, that is-
No.
I will tell you right now. If you want to keep going, there's nothing that's going to encounter you guys.
Thank Christ. All right.
Yeah.
We have
Let's
to
go.
fucking-
Let's go to town. Let's go to town.
Thank you, Dave.
That was
You're
nice.
welcome. Yes, I will let you guys know because you guys are so low. I would not be like, all right, now a T-Rex comes around the corner. What do you guys? No, I'm not going to do that.
I mean, you really did that.
I'm gonna
last
stab him in his T-Rex penis.
time.
It's a girl T-Rex.
I'm gonna
why
stab
does that have a
her
penis
in
then?
her T-Rex penis. Listen, Dave, nowadays Women have
Mhm.
penises.
Penises
This
too.
isn't fucking exclusive.
Women can
to
have
men
penises too.
Okay.
And
So,
depending
you
on
guys,
the T-Rex,
shh, and we're going to leave it at that. So you guys continue forward, weak as you are, bloodied, beat up, covered in remnants of acid that's no longer burning, but still just smells absolutely awful.
Oh, nice.
And eventually you see a very large, like drawbridge style gate over where the edge of the mountainside meets. And there is a small ravine or a deep ravine that cuts you off from across this drawbridge.
Is there any guards?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
I'll do as well, just in case this is bad.
oh, I got a
Yeah,
nat
nat
20.
Nat 22.
I'm not even gonna worry about it.
Cool. You guys don't see any guards that are posted.
So there's no guards and the drawbridge is up?
Yes.
What fucking dicks?
Rad ass.
It's about a 30-foot ravine, so you would basically need the drawbridge.
Okay, so
With the perception check of a nat 20, can I ask another question?
Sure. Yeah, go ahead. I
We got
guess.
two
Yeah.
nat 20s. like-
What's the question?
I'm thinking, can I see another way? Like, is there a way down through the ravine, or is there?
Just ask what's the
It's a-
best course of action.
It's a deep ravine. I mean, you could always attempt to do that. I can't tell you that you can't. You could fucking jump down and hope you survive. I
Don't
can't
go
stop
down the
you.
ravine. Don't go down the ravine.
I'm
Okay.
not going down
Going
the
for the bitch.
ravine.
here's my question, guys, to you guys. Not Dave, because he's just gonna go, you can try.
Uh-huh.
I can now turn into a crocodile. Would you like me to go down in there, swim across, and get up on the other side?
So-
You said
Someone's
ravine.
gonna-
There's no indication that
There's no
water.
Oh, is there
water.
water?
No, there's not.
Oh, well, then never mind.
The fucking ravine. Do you know what a ravine is?
Well, for some reason, I'm thinking moat.
I'm thinking moat.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I would have said moat.
I know you would have. But my mind went to moat, not ravine.
Okay.
I do not have anything with fly because I can't.
Okay. Can I just walk? Can we operate the drawbridge from our side?
There is no mechanics that operates a drawbridge from this side.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Can we have Yale like just start singing or playing your flute as loud as possible and see if someone pops up?
All right. Okay. Yeah. So I pull out my flute and
Mhm.
as loud as fuck, I am just absolutely banging away on the Rough Riders anthem. Shout out DMX. Rest
Shout
in
out
peace.
DMX.
Represent.
R.I.P. Yep.
So give me a performance check with advantage for RIP DMX.
Oh, good thing you gave me advantage. Oh my god.
What worse?
I rolled 2 nat 1s in a row.
Oh my god!
Dude.
They're appalled by
That's
you.
physically impossible.
It is a 1 out of 400 chance, and you did it.
Congratulations.
I was like, oh, my god, he gave me
God.
advantage because it couldn't be worse than that. No, it can't be worse than that, but it can be the same.
It can be that
You,
again.
luckily, your flute is now magical. Otherwise, it would be destroyed. Because as you go to play, you realize that there's acid all up, like clogged in, almost like caked in mud into
So
your
I clean
flute.
it off.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I can't play right now. Sorry.
You have other instruments. You have other instruments.
Oh, so I bust out my
You have a
fiddle.
lute? Oh,
Oh, your fiddle.
Jesus.
Okay.
Everyone, watch out. We're in Georgia
Some devil
now.
went down to Georgia.
Yeah, we're in
Yes.
Georgia now, boys. Everybody, look out.
Give me another performance check.
A nat 1.
Do I have advantage?
No, because it's
What
not.
did you roll? Just what did you roll?
Do I have advantage?
That's a nat 1.
Did you get a
Not
third
a nat
nat
one.
one?
It's higher than a 1.
The 2.
Then I will give you advantage. I will give you
It's a
advantage.
fucking
He's-
2.
He's giving you advantage because
What the
because-
fuck is happening?
Dave
I'm
is
rolling
doing
for you.
everything he can to get you to
19.
play.
Thank
Okay.
Christ.
Jesus.
Thank you, Elf Jesus. What the fuck? I rolled 1, 1, 2. What the fuck? Now a 19.
I
Thank
was
you.
waiting for the
Plus,
you need a
Matrix.
new
plus,
dice.
plus your performance.
Plus performance is a 6.
Wow,
So
those
25.
that ones could have been 7s.
No, it's still in that one. Still fail.
Jesus.
So you
Christ.
begin just playing like crazy on this fiddle, angry that of the other remembering other performances that you've done terribly at. That's a
The
flute. That's
fiddle,
not a fiddle.
flute, you shit.
Fiddle.
Flute.
Drop. Shut them down. Open up shop.
So it's really weird to picture that song on fiddle. I'm gonna have to look up, see if anybody's done that before.
Oh my God. Now I
But-
have to look that up.
You can all hear slight commotion coming from the other side of the drawbridge after like a minute or two of the fiddle being played.
Because people are
And-
fucking shutting it down. Open up shop over there on the other side.
They're
of
opening up the
drawbridge.
shop. The drawbridge begins to open, and a bunch of as it lowers, you see a bunch of heavily armored dragonborns with spears and other weapons begin to like move forward, very surprised at seeing all of you guys. And they like one of them steps forward and he's like, quickly move this way, calling you in.
That's I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
we're
move
going
in
in.
quickly.
And
Shit's going down.
and,
Let's get to safety.
and hold on, and we pause, because I might have found what Yale sounded like.
Oh, God.
Hold on.
Oh, it is the medieval bardcore one. That's so good.
Okay, hold on.
You
We're not,
No,
I don't think we're gonna
We
be able
don't
to
hear
hear the
anything.
sound.
Hold on, stop. Here, hit pause, stop screen share, and then when you hit screen share again, make sure that you include sound.
it's at the bottom left.
Yeah, when you hit screen share, it'll be the options in the bottom.
Share sound. Got it.
Boom.
Okay.
All right. And now,
Okay,
guess
let's
what,
hear
guys,
this.
we
Here we
won't
go.
make any money off this episode. Oh no.
No, this guy's stuff is free.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. We shouldn't have a problem.
Worth it.
R.I.P.
This is I actually really enjoy this.
All right, that was
good,
awesome.
that's good, that's
All
good.
right, all right. Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so fucking funny.
Okay,
I actually really enjoyed that.
Thank you, Kenny.
Um,
Thank you. Thank you
Yeah,
for
you're
that.
welcome.
Yes, so
Hell yeah.
the armored dragonborns are rushing you guys inside.
I know that we're rushing inside, but I want Drax to always lead while we're here. Then
Yeah, Drax is leaving. It's
All
fine.
right.
Okay.
Yes. He's
So
penetrating
they-
first.
They rush the three of you guys in. They make way for you and make sure you guys are guarded as you guys are coming through. And as soon as you guys come through, the guy who had shouted for you guys to come in yells out again. Only Kenny actually would understand this.
Yeah.
He
Draconic.
shouts out in Draconic, raise the drawbridge.
Okay.
But you guys
I
do
think-
notice the drawbridge.
I was gonna say
immediately
with
gets raised.
context clues, I'm pretty sure you guys understand what he just
Yeah.
said, so we're moving on.
Yeah. Yes.
So he goes, and then the drawbridge
Yeah.
goes up, and we're like, oh, that's probably
Yeah,
what
makes
Rich said.
sense.
Okay.
So they seem like, what you guys can tell is some of these guards, they seem winded, as if no one was really around this area and they all had to run from somewhere else to get to this bridge, not expecting anybody to come from here in this direction at all. A bunch of them like move on to go away. A lot of them are like bending over, like clutching their knees, like catching their breath. But the main one approaches the three of you, fully armored. Even his face is covered. Natural 20 on the perception check. He comes forward and he goes like, "What the hell brought you?" And he stops and he looks and he goes, "Drax, is that you?" and he takes off his helmet. And Drax, you notice it's a familiar face to you. Is a silver dragonborn. His name is Xidi. It's Xidi. He's a former friend of yours, also a former slave. He used to fight in the gladiator pits. But you recognize him, an old friend of yours.
GD?
He is he speaking in
He's speaking in common. Yeah.
okay.
GD, what are you doing here?
What are you doing? How did you get past the drakes on the other side of the bridge?
I mean, we killed them. Like we needed to come through. They wouldn't let us through, so we killed them.
No one's been down the Ashkeeper path in months with those things guarding.
There was a half giant bard sitting on like a land bridge through the pass. He said he came this way. He gave an offering to the drakes and they let him through.
That's news to us. If that did happen, he didn't come through here.
Didn't he say he came through here? I'm looking at you two now.
No,
I didn't say this place specifically. He said he
No.
came from this direction. So,
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Based on everything you guys do, this is the only direction, and he did kind of reference the fact that he came this way.
but he was up top.
Right.
He's a fucking half giant. He could literally jump up there. You saw what he did.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm wondering, is there more stuff on top, or is literally that's the only city?
It's like a straight shot. At the point where you guys were, there were like a few like land bridges, but yeah. Even the place you're in now, it's not much of a city. As you guys can look, if you guys look around, it's more of like it's a refugee encampment. It's the best way to put it. It's dirty. There's not a whole lot of buildings. There's like 2 or 3 that are made out of like the actual wood that have been built up for something. A outdoor blacksmith and tents. It's not a great place. You guys have seen better places. Even the Horizon Back Tortoise Village you guys were in was better made than this is.
What are you guys doing here?
Hold on. There's somebody outside my apartment right now. I'm just gonna
Go do your thing. Yeah.
keep role playing.
Yeah, don't die.
True.
Hey, it's on video. We'll get it.
Someone was outside his window, cops. That's all, or outside his apartment. That's all we knew. Anyways, what are you?
Go ahead, Drax.
Well, this is where we ended up after the fall of Draconia. A lot of us left, and well, we made our way this way, and we're supposed to be getting help from the Empire, but fat lot of good they're doing for us, and just trying to live day by day. Really, what are you doing here?
Well, I mean, after the fall of, damn it, what was the name of the place again? I forgot.
Draconia.
Duh. After the fall of Draconia, I set out to kill my master. He got away.
Amadeus survived.
Yeah, and he is he kind of made himself known to the group here, or our group.
Wait, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, we gotta see what this is.
Oh, shit.
What happened?
I'm back. There's just a very I thought he was homeless at first, but he's just a very drunk person trying to get back to their apartment, and they were in the wrong building. There's 3 buildings in the complex, and they were just in the opposite building. So he was very confused.
Very drunk.
And he was outside my apartment because his apartment number is the same as my apartment number, but just of a different building. So he's just like, my key won't work. Who are you? And I was like, ah.
No, this is mine.
It was very quickly, like he took a step back and looked around and he was like, I think I'm in the wrong building. So like it was very luckily he quickly realized that he was fucked up.
And didn't just stab you?
Yeah, no.
My keys,
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, like I had a hand cock the whole time. I was like this guy's fucked up and I'm pretty sure I can take him, but just in case, like I'm fucking ready.
I'm
right
ready.
now. Oh shit. All right, so did I miss anything important?
Not really.
No, not particularly.
Nah, not particularly. Yeah. Okay. So
Continue.
why would the Empire be trying to help you guys?
Well, Draconia was never really on the side of either the dynasty or the Empire, and I guess they want more allies. But I mean, the way they're supposed to be sending supplies and help, but we've got maybe 3 Crowns Guard here that just sit on their asses all day and don't do much, and that's apparently the protection that we're deserving of.
What do you
How
need
long-
protection from?
Well, I mean, we're right on the edge of where the dynasty. I mean, if they wanted to come and attack, we're the first real establishment beyond the Ashkeeper Peaks.
Yeah, here's the problem. We lost the person in our party that would give a shit about that conflict between dynasty and empire. We're all about our
Yeah, but
business.
he was all about the resistance, though. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure what he was trying to do was overthrow the dynasty.
The empire.
Was it
Or-
the Empire? Because the way I understood it,
I don't know. He was always saying fucking Star Wars shit, so I get confused between what's what.
right. How long have you guys been here?
Well, Draconia fell 20 years ago, is what it says. Yeah, 20 years ago. So we've been here for maybe 10.
My God, I didn't know. I knew that this was. I knew this was kind of like a town. Like the way I understood it was like a town for the refugees of Draconia. I didn't realize it was this.
This is Talonstadt, my friend.
Have you? Gosh. Okay. Well, we're on our way through. Like we weren't. I mean, we were planning to come here, but we're planning on going further east or west. I mean, west.
West.
We're headed down towards. What was the name of the place again? We're heading down towards the western coast, right?
Eventually, we are getting to.
Well, if you're heading towards where Elfonzo is from, that's Guarden.
We're heading towards Gordon right now. Is this the town of fucking Talonstead that we're in right
Yes,
now?
it is. Yep.
Yeah, we're heading through the Marrow Valley.
That's.
You have
I mean, that's. I mean, if you tell him this, he's like, "That's. I mean, that's the central area of the Empire. You'll be passing through everything."
Okay.
The Empire, as you guys would know too, basically from now you guys have crossed the Ashkeeper Peaks. Everything to the west is Empire, and then there's like a coastline, which is the Menagerie Coast, which is outside of the Empire, although somewhat allied with them.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're heading down to the Menagerie Coast. We were just coming. We were coming through. I really didn't expect to find you here. I haven't seen you in since.
People look at me as some kind of leader, I guess, because of all the fights that I won in the pits, and well, they need someone strong to take care of them, and I guess I was the one that they look to. So here I am.
Maybe you should ask him about that piece of shit red-skinned bitch.
He knows him.
Amadeus. He knows about Amadeus.
Oh,
didn't-
did I miss that? Okay.
I think
Yeah,
so.
it was just a
he
brief
kno-
mention.
He knows he's alive, and he knows the person.
He knew of him. Didn't know he was alive.
Okay.
Yeah, no idea.
Now he did. Now he
Hard to
knows.
keep. I didn't even know that you survived the fall of Draconia. I haven't seen you since the day it happened.
Yeah. Well, I kind of set out on a mission to make sure that Amadeus pays, and he's been hiding, and I've been up and down the East Coast trying to find him, and so now we're heading west. He showed himself. He used teleportation magic apparently.
I mean, the Drakenbloods, which is the tailed, intelligent Dragonborn, the Masters,
Mhm.
are called Drakenbloods. Well, the Drakenbloods were rich enough to study some kind of magic, so it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, well, he was using some type of teleportation magic, and he showed himself to my little bard friend here, And
My apologies. And he puts his helmet underneath his arm and he holds out his hand and he's like, Gidi Crossfang.
And I introduce myself by my birth name.
now this is a new name I have to memorize, Yale.
What is it again?
Yeah, what
It's
is it?
Maragwin.
Marigwin.
Marigwin.
I'm just kidding. I was just fucking around. Sorry. I
So-
introduce myself as Elfonzo Ribeiro. Not because of storyline reasons. I need people to keep saying Elfonzo Ribeiro.
Mhm.
It just pleases me. So I introduce myself as
So-
Elfonzo Ribeiro.
This is Alfonso, my bard friend, and then Finland, my I can never say what your thing is. Furbog.
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 That's right. Furbog.
Furbolg. Bolg. Furbolg.
See?
Furbog.
Furbog. There you go.
Mhm. Excellent to meet you. A friend of Drax is a friend of mine. You're welcome to stay here. You look like you've been through some travels. We don't have much in the ways of anything to give you to help you on any kind of journey, but I can find you a tent, a dry spot to sleep for the night, if that's what you wish.
I desperately need that, but
Yes.
those
would
Canadian rappers are no joke.
Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed you were able to best them. They have killed many people who have tried to come through that way or people who have exited through hoping to get through. How many did you encounter?
2.
Two. Yeah. Well, those are probably just the early scouting party. We've had reports of a dozen or two in the area. So
Well, thank God I only saw 2.
Jesus. Yeah.
So he thought we were badass, and then he's like, "Oh, you only saw 2? Yeah, well then."
okay.
even taking out 2 is impressive. Then.
Oh, it's not even a big deal.
Yeah, I'm
So-
down. I'm down to. I don't know if we separate the rations from the raptor dinosaur. Would that still be good meat?
Yeah, that was only yesterday. Yeah, you're fine.
I am willing.
We've been
to
through a lot in a very short amount of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm willing to share that with the camp if you guys are.
We need to eat and then fucking rest.
Yeah,
Long,
that's exactly.
fucking rest.
But I want to give them that meat because it's going to go bad, as Dave said earlier, and I think they could use it. They could use some of the meat.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's feast it out.
You have definitely earned a dry spot for the night, and well, we've got a few casks of wine. That why not? We'll open it up. It's been a minute since we've seen each other, Drax. So we'll open it up. We'll give these people a reason to celebrate something.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hell
let's
yeah.
do
Yeah. So they gather like. The guards are more the people who are going to be partaking in this kind of thing, the ones who are off duty, because they're the ones that are protecting from. What you guys can gather is with the Ashkeeper Peaks right there, there's a lot of monstrosities that do make their way down and over the ravine or fence line or around the town to come around. The guards are much needed, which is why they're trying to get the Empire to send them more because they need it and they're not getting it. But yeah, you guys can partake in food, drink, whatever you guys want.
I am going to have some drink.
Mhm.
Just 1 cup. I know my limit
Okay.
from last time.
Yeah, fucking alcoholic. Finland's
and
a
then,
fucking lightweight, dude.
yeah, I am for
Even
as
though he's
big
like
as I am.
8 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have one, and then I'm gonna have some food.
Mhm.
And are we just sitting around like a fire, or is it daytime?
Yeah, there's a few fires there. They're
There's
gonna
a fire,
spit
yeah.
roast. They're gonna spit roast the Daedonic or the raptor meat, whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. You said spit roast. My first thought was
Yeah.
sexual.
Yep.
That's on you, not me.
One bit.
That's
what-
also your
that's what I was-
character, so that works perfect.
That's true.
Like they were like, "Hey, we're doing a spit roast," and I was like,
Flashbacks.
"Okay, okay."
So, not that I need to really role play this, Dave, but I'm just
Mhm.
going to try to just meet new people. I'm going to sit kind of away from Elfonzo and Drax, and just enjoy.
There are a few like Ravenite Dragonborn, the tailless, but they're like a lot bigger children that like want to like come forward and like play with Reyna, but they're getting a little too scared and they move a little bit closer and then they keep running away. They're just trying to play around if you want to play around with some children.
Yeah, let's.
Do you want to play around with some
let's
children?
word
in
that a little bit different.
2021,
Guys,
Derek
word that a
Allen
little
Stock of Findlay, Ohio.
It's a role-playing game, guys. Relax.
So,
it's okay to be pedophile in this scenario. It's not real, guys.
technically,
it's not
I guess you
real.
could.
It's fine.
It's also not pedophilia, but it's fine.
So this is what I want to do.
Yep.
What I want to do is I want to, because you know how like I can speak to Reyna. I want to speak to her and let her know that we're going to be playing, and then I want to tell the kids to come around behind her, and then we're going to stalk her, and then I'm going to jump on her, and her and I are going to wrestle for the kids.
Cool. Give me a performance check with advantage.
I hope you roll low and she just
that one.
That's it. I mean, I get a -1, so okay, with advantage, hopefully. Nope. I rolled a 3 both times.
Okay.
So a 2.
The children got a 4. So they're just enjoying their time. They believe it. They fully believe what's going on. You're just having fun. Yeah. What are you doing?
Yeah, shit. That's a good question.
You have song like you sing.
Oh yeah,
a
man.
Are we
song
resting?
of rest?
Are we oh shit, I thought we were role playing. Are we resting right now?
It's up to you. What do you want to do? Are you just going to eat, drink, and then immediately go to sleep, or what are you doing?
Fuck. Let me roll a perception check to see if anybody has got anything helpful for us, and then if they don't, then I'm fucking song of rest. Like we need fucking recovery.
You don't need a song of rest for a long rest.
I was gonna say we're gonna do a long rest anyways.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, but yeah,
Right, so
I
let
mean,
me-
do it.
Yeah. All right.
But you can also, like, if you wanted to play a song while everyone's like around the campfire having a good time, you can do that too.
I think it'd be fun.
Can he cue that back up? No. Okay.
No, get what else? What other songs do you want to play there, Yale?
Let's see. I am going to play.
Through the Fire and the Flames, because it's a bunch of dragon.
Yeah.
You know what? That's fucking brilliant.
There we go.
Nah, I can't play
I'm
that
playing-
song though, guys.
I'm playing
Sorry.
Through the Fire and Flames.
Give us
on your fiddle or on your flute or on your bagpipes. Which one are you doing?
I feel like fiddle is the best one.
Fiddle, yeah,
fiddle would be the best one.
Because I can
Yeah.
also pluck it, so it's still
Yeah.
like basically.
So
like
give me a performance check with advantage.
Come on, baby. Please let me rock the best version of Through the Fire and Flames in the history of the world. I've had shit rolls. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Nat 20!
You crushed it. These people are like, a lot of them like stop what they're doing and just kind of like stare as you're just furiously going on your fiddle. Like it starts to smoke how fast you're fucking playing this fiddle.
Nice.
Kenny, what would you like to do?
I want to make it a perception check. I want to see if I recognize anybody else in the camp.
Okay, go ahead and give a perception check.
14. I think it's 14 plus 1, right?
Sounds right.
Yeah,
I want to go ahead and
yeah,
commend
one.
on it, everyone on not just blatantly lying on their rolls, by the way, because
Yeah, I
the
appreciate it.
the temptation is so high.
It's there.
It is
It's there.
so great.
Like I've looked at it and like I know that I can pretend, and I'm just like,
like you're staring at that nat 1, and I was like, oh man, am I seeing double right now? Is that 11? Is that 11?
because
Shit,
it's
no,
not
a
even
one.
believable that I would roll 1, 1, 2. It's not even believable.
Yeah.
Like I said, rolling 2 1s in a row is a 1 out of 400 chance. So,
Okay. Ken.
Kenny, so 15.
15.
You don't see anyone else you recognize, and GD's not there because he's going to collect other people to come join in the food because he's trying to get more people to have food. But while Fenlon is playing with the
kids.
panther and the children, and then
Yells,
Elfonzo is
"Rocking
in
it."
front of the fire, rocking, eyes closed, doesn't notice anything. A cloaked individual does approach you. You can't see their face in the shadow and with the hood. But the cloaked figure does approach you and speaks in Draconic and says, "I see you wear the charm of Our Lady."
Can I see anything besides the cloak on this guy?
Give me a perception check. Give me a
say-
perception check.
You say one rails, 14. So 15.
15. It is a dragonborn, but it's not red. You do see hints of like a dark.
We was about to
green.
have a fight, boys. We was about to have. I saw. If I saw one red scale, I was tackling
No.
that motherfucker.
It is. You do see like a dark green scale.
I shoved
like
my
the
blade
nose
directly up
protrudes.
his ass. I don't know.
So in Draconic, I say, say again.
I see you wear the charm of Our Lady. And reaches into like the top of their cloak, which is like fully done, and pulls out the same a necklace that looks exactly similar to yours.
I hold mine in, like the chain in my hand, and I pull it up to him. I'm gonna do a perception check. Hold on.
Okay.
It's a nat 20. Does he have a tail?
Even with a nat 20, he does not have a tail.
Okay. I don't notice he has a tail, or he doesn't have a tail.
As far as you're aware, he does not have a tail.
Okay. So, I say that I took this from my master the day that Draconia fell. I've heard a woman's voice speak to me several times, but I have no idea about the lady's voice or her power or who she is or anything.
If I may provide some guidance based on Dave and I's former profession, ask more questions before providing more details.
This is his character. Let him play his character.
He's in a safe space.
The character looks and goes, "You've heard the lady speak. Then she has granted you power, and you are one of her chosen."
Does the lady have a name?
She does, but we should not speak it out loud.
Is she evil?
Meet us. The response you're going to get is, "Meet us when the moon is high, and we will answer your questions." And the creature and the character stalks off.
I look at this motherfucker like, bro, I have cuts all up and down my body with acid burns on my skin. Does it look like I want to be up when the moon is high?
Okay. The creature does like hear you and stops and turns back, reaches out a clawed hand, and is going to cure you of your wounds. Very nice. 15 points of healing to you.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. That's
And
at 20
the creature's
right
going to say, "Another gift from the lady," and then going to walk off.
Fuck. Now I have to go. God damn it.
I just realized
I yell
with my nose when I frown, I look like a fucking Muppet.
You look like a Muppet 24/7.
Hey, motherfucker! At this, if I sit off to the side and like cover the tip of my
and
nose,
cover your nose.
I look semi-handsome right now. Semi-handsome.
As he walks away, I just say, not so quietly, but not yelling, "Thank you."
Mm-hmm. Now, what would you like to do?
I'm ready for rest. I think we've all ate. Or at least I have. I'm ready for rest. Is it?
I close out.
Does it make sense?
The final solo of my performance
because there was other people,
and everybody fucking loves me. And I would assume that based on my performance, some people tip me like a little bit of gold.
They don't have money.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Son of a motherless whore. You broke pieces of shit. You don't deserve
Hey, my people.
Like
I'm good to.
Okay. If you guys would like to take your rest,
God damn it, we fucking need it. I mean, shit.
Okay. Okay. You can go ahead and take your rest. One of you has plans, though, unless they want to talk to the rest of the party or they're just doing it on their own.
Well, I need to sleep half as long, so maybe when old furball bitch goes to
I'm
bed
back.
just for a second, old Drax and I have a little sit-down chat.
It's up to him. You don't even know anything's going on, so.
All right. So, Finland, where are you at right now?
I guess I'm sleeping, right?
Yep.
Sure.
We go to sit down, and then I notice
Okay.
that he's not going to bed.
So yeah, I'm sitting outside of our tent, at the fire, just sitting there, not talking to anybody, not around anybody, just me at the fire.
Okay.
I approach him. I sit next to the fire. Not going to sleep?
No. Somebody in a cloak came up to me during the party and noticed the amulet that I'm wearing, and he pulled out an amulet the exact same as mine and told me to go speak to him at midnight. So he healed me a little bit, like so I'm a little bit I'm in better health, but I can't do a long rest right now. I'm gonna stay awake and go talk to him and try and figure this out. He says that there is a lady that they worship who gives them powers, and that's who I heard. That's who I've heard in my head.
Well, it sounds like you definitely need answers. I think which is something that we share. We both need answers, which is why I wanted to thank you for being willing to not kill this piece of garbage immediately, because I also need answers from my mother.
Yeah,
bitch.
What's going on with that? Like, you wouldn't talk about her at all.
To be honest with you, up until I spoke to that piece of shit slaver, I thought she was dead. I believe that both of my parents were dead for decades. I had no idea that they were still alive. They hated me from the moment that I was born. They didn't want me to take control as the heir. I was just not what they wanted. And when I was a very young child, they sold me into slavery, which is why I understand how much this piece of shit needs to die, and which is why I understand how difficult it was to go along with what we said and to not kill him right away.
Your parents sold you into slavery?
They hated me. They wanted... I heard that after I was already gone, they had another heir, but I don't even know if that's true. Everything that I heard was rumors. And once I heard that they were dead, I was pissed off because I wanted to be the one to kill them. You have no idea the shit that I went through as a slave. I mean, you have some idea, but I was a sex slave. I was treated like a piece of meat. I was sold to this absolute fucking tyrant that just traded me every night. It was multiple people a night. It wasn't just sex. It was all the wildest kinks that the worst pieces of shit had that you can imagine. I was paid well, but it was because they wanted to watch me fuck minotaurs and half giants and have giant orgies. And the only reason I survived is because I was given healing potions and done rituals over after every encounter just so that I could heal up enough. To be honest with you,
turn your fucking camera off if you're gonna laugh. I'm trying to take this serious.
You're muted. You're muted.
You're muted.
I was over and over again the biggest dicks, and I was punished physically. I was burned based on their kinks. I was disfigured and always healed immediately right after. That way it would be the perfect young looking elf for the next person. They would make me, I would have to disguise myself as a woman if that's what they preferred. And they had sex. Like, that's how fucking good I got at fucking people, is they believed that I was a woman. And the guy used to beat me all the time. And from the very beginning, he would tell me the same thing. He would say, "You are nothing, and no one will remember you beyond your blood and screams." One night, I tried to escape, and that's when I realized that the spell that he had done in the beginning was no fucking joke. As soon as I got more than 50 feet away from where he slept, it started to hurt, and I kept trying to run, and it was immense pain. And so I knew that he had me trapped. I couldn't fucking leave. And
Kill him?
As time went on, I became the absolute best. I was the number one request in that whole area of the kingdom. Kings, I earned his trust. Kings would request me because they knew that I would do absolutely anything. I gained riches. I learned from everybody. That's where I started to learn magic, because I don't know if you know this, wizards are some of the biggest perverts in the entire world. That's why they want to learn magic, because they want to entrance people so that they can do nasty, disgusting shit to them.
That's canon.
Yeah.
That's actual canon?
Yeah. It is now.
And then at one point, I
thought you meant D&D canon.
Yeah.
They're not great people, not all of them. Some of them are really bad, but imagine having the power to do anything. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's, along this point, that's when my slave master stumbled in drunk, and he's like, "Hey, those people that sold you to me are your fucking parents. I guess they just got killed, and they were executed by a rival faction. They're dead. It's a good thing I got you when I did, because you made me so much money." And I was fucking furious. But not because my parents were dead, but because I wasn't the one that got to kill them. And that's like, I swore it away, and it was like, I buried that behind me, and I swore never to ask about it again, because now I had a new goal. It was to get as powerful as I could with magic and make sure that I could gain this power and make sure that this shit never happened to anybody else again, which is why I am so committed to helping you with your cause. And to answer your earlier question, yes, I absolutely did kill this motherfucker. Because one night a wizard came in, and after I had pleasured him, you'd be surprised at how forthcoming people are after you've swallowed multiple loads from them. After I was wiping the jizz off of my face, he had a preference for young girls, so I had disguised myself as a young girl, and I was wiping the jizz off of my face, and I had to reapply my makeup, because I was, a young elf. I had acne, so I had to make sure that, that shit was covered up. And he told me, he's like, "Yes, I was here years ago, and I helped him with a lot of his spells for you all." And I said, "Oh, really?" Yeah. And he's like, "Yes." And it's like, that's the great thing, is that people can try and kill him, but unless they kill both of us, the spell can't be broken. So they would only hurt themselves in trying to kill him unless they got to me first and then him. And once I realized how to get out, I offered to pleasure him again, and in the middle of blowing him, which I was excessively good at, I reached into his robes and grabbed the dagger that he had hidden there and slashed his throat.
Bro,
And
I thought you were about to say you're gonna bite his dick off. I swear to God, I thought you were gonna bite his dick off.
the story's not over. Shut up. I slashed his throat, and I had, as I said, I learned well all the lessons that had been taught to me. Every little piece of information I never forgot. And I heard through two different people that if you took the most valued part of a person, that you could, through a ritual, even if done, over a course of years, that you could absorb their power, which is why after I killed him, I cut off and ate his dick. Raw. I fucking raw dogged that fucking dick that he violated me with. And so hopefully I learn the secret to this ritual to gain a new power. I haven't discovered anything yet, but, after that, I dressed myself in the wizard's robes and entered my former slave master's room. And he, believing that he was talking to the wizard, said, "Hey, how'd you like my prized little fuck toy?" And I pounced on him and murdered him immediately. I stabbed him repeatedly, and he was slowly bleeding out. And as he laid there, I said the words that he had said to me multiple times. I said, "You are nothing, and no one will remember you beyond your blood and screams." And that's when I escaped with all the gold that I could, all the knowledge that I had obtained, and I adopted a new name. I remembered from a tale that I had once heard about a very fresh prince from a faraway land of Bel Air. And just like me, he had risen from a lesser position in a humble origins of a lesser village of Philadelphia. And that's why I adopted the name of this fresh prince, his lesser brother, Alfonso Ribeiro. And just like him, I very soon also started making trouble in many neighborhoods.
Oh, that's. I mean, I understand why you have never told us the story. It makes him. I mean, I would never want to speak about it ever again either. How long did that
Can
go
I get
on
some
for?
fucking credit for how great?
Absolutely, you did very well.
And also
Keep
just
going,
the
keep
fact
going.
that
Don't break-
how I
don't
tied
break.
together my reasoning for wanting to be able to fuck monsters, how I hate slavers, and also where my name came from.
I know. I've read your backstory. You sent it to me.
My backstory is three full.
Keep going.
Pages.
Don't break the immersion by being like, "Wasn't that fucking great?"
Okay. All right.
How long did you go through all that?
This was decades. I'm an elf, man. I live a long fucking time. This was decades.
It was probably like 2 centuries.
And that's why, and I assumed that my parents were dead, and that's why when I found out that I was wanted for murder of my father, I didn't understand. This is for
murder of your father?
Yes. Also put out by my mother, who is the one who put out the contract. I don't understand what's going on. I can't believe that she's alive. I can't believe that he died recently. And I want to know what the fuck is going on. That's the only reason that I would ever ask you to not kill him immediately. He deserves to die. He deserves the worst death imaginable. I fucking hate slavers. Trust me.
Oh, trust me.
But I need to figure out how to get to my mom and make sure that she takes the same fucking punishment that this piece of shit is about to take.
Did you just threaten me with a corkscrew?
No, I didn't threaten you.
No, you're.
So around this time, you guys begin to hear the shuffle of feet, and from the shadows beyond a low fire, 4 cloaked figures approach.
I need a break real fast. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, take it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
We'll edit this chunk
No,
out. I will also pee just for time's sake.
Yeah.
Everybody
Use the bathroom,
take a
grab a
break.
beer. Yeah. I was in the middle of like a really like deep emotional moment, and he's like skating. That's like inspiration. Ah. Hey, stop it. Yeah, I don't know if I told you, but I actually watched my episode of the podcast this week. Yeah. We said some funny shit, man.
Yeah, dude, it was fucking great. And
I said a joke on the podcast that I didn't remember saying that made me laugh wholeheartedly again.
What was it?
The reusing toilet paper.
Oh.
I said your parents were communists because they use single ply. They might as well just reuse toilet paper at that time.
Dude, holy shit, single ply.
Single ply. It's the worst thing imaginable.
Dude, like fucking like public bathrooms, when like you go back to it, you're just like, like it is one of the expenses that is absolutely worth it. Like I'm a cheap motherfucker, trust me.
Ramen noodles is fine. Like just drinking water for the rest of your life is fine, as long as you have at least 2-ply.
It's fucking, oh my god. And plus, like I don't feel comfortable if I'm doing single ply. I don't feel comfortable with anything less than a ridiculous pile.
It's a huge amount. Yeah. Otherwise you feel like it's gonna break and you're like, oh god, no.
Dude, I've had my hand. So
we all have.
I had one shit that I cannot explain to this day. I was at the gym and it hit me real hard. I went in, I shit, I blew up the toilet. I knew that. When I went to wipe, my hand was covered in shit, but it didn't make any sense because I did an accurate wipe. My hand and wrist was covered in shit. And then when I sat back down and pulled up to wipe again, the toilet seat was covered in shit. So somehow I had blown it onto my ass cheeks. And like it was that level of disgusting. So I couldn't sit down to wipe anymore. I had to stand up with my pants around my ankles and like clean my ass cheeks first. Like I probably made 10 flushes just because like of the amount of toilet paper that I was doing. So it was like a cursory wipe of both ass cheeks, flush, and then a more investigative wipe of both ass cheeks, flush. And then I hadn't even got to the ass crack yet. And I was multiple flushes in before I got to the ass crack. And I to this day, I have no scientific explanation of how it's possible that the shit covered my ass cheeks when they should.
It's like rolling 2 natural ones.
Dude, should be scientifically impossible.
It was probability 1 out of 400.
Dude, I was just like, what the fuck? And that's like, so like I saw that roll, and then I was just like, I'm gonna start rolling. And it was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my next roll right now, and I bet it's super good. And it wasn't. So I was just like, all right, I'll wait for the next time to roll. Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He looked kind of worried when he left. I wonder if everything's all right.
Probably a kid woke up or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing.
That was my guess. The way he reacted sounded like a kid maybe woke up and was crying. Maybe a nightmare. Who knows?
Derek, obviously you didn't hear it in game, but what did you think of my origin story?
I was laughing hysterically.
I know.
I knew because you told me you wanted to tell your backstory to him.
Uh-huh.
So I knew that when I was asleep, that's why I muted myself. I was like, I don't want to, interrupt.
Dude,
I was laughing out loud.
Since this thing is for entertainment's sake, I feel like it's fine. Like
there's nothing wrong with what you just.
No, even me, like I was like, that's a perfectly fine, because you're playing off of what you've done before, so like it's perfectly fine.
I was like, all right, here's the basis.
Now, I'm telling you now, you're more than likely not going to get any powers from eating that thing.
Oh, come on, man! I thought that would be so cool.
I think it's funnier that you don't get anything.
And like, okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. As long as at some point we get to address the fact and I get to be like, you mean I ate his dick and I don't even get any power? Like, we need to at least address it. If you're not going to give it to me, I understand that sucks.
There have been things running through my head where I'm like, what if I bring that wizard like back to life, like raise him from the dead, but then he just doesn't have his
dickless.
Dick.
He's dickless. Oh my God. I'm gonna stab him in his old dick hole. Like oh my God. If that wizard comes back,
he just looks at Yale and goes, dude, seriously?
you killed me, and then you had to do that? Really? Did you have to?
If you fuck up my body, I don't get to take it with me. You know that.
Just so you guys know, like I was like, that was the quick version of my backstory. I'm not kidding. It's literally 3 full-length pages.
I knew that.
Single space.
He did very well.
It was good.
All right, my bad, guys. I'm sorry.
No, don't.
No, you're good, man.
What's the kids and everybody good?
Yeah, everyone's fine. Everything's fine.
Okay.
It wasn't anything like that.
Okay,
cool.
We just want to make sure. You seem kind of worried. It was like, oh, hopefully everything's all right. So
no, everything's fine. I just forgot to do something important.
Perfect. Okay.
Cool. All right, let's bring it back in, and
yeah, there we go. Okay, so four
cloaked figures approach. One of them steps a little bit forward than the rest. They're on the other side of the fire from you and Elfonzo. It actually takes it seats itself on the other side of the fire through the very faint, like low embers, small fire. You do see this is the same green dragonborn that you did talk to before. And it looks at the dragonborn, looks over you and goes, "I see you brought another."
This is Elfonzo. He's part of my my group. He's been traveling with me. Is it okay if he stays?
But of course, all should be blessed by the light of the lady.
Okay, so what is the story of the lady, and why have I never heard of her before?
What do you know of the Divergence?
Should I know about the Divergence?
Both of you can give me history checks if you'd like.
12.
Nope.
So 12 does not succeed either. It says, well, the divergence was when the gods themselves used to walk on this prime material plane. But when the many gods that there were, there began to be a schism between them. Gods aligned one way and gods aligned another. A great war broke out between the followers of each of those gods and even the gods themselves who fought alongside those people.
I very quietly play Schism by Tool. Sorry.
When it was realized that no side could ever truly win without everyone dying, the mortals, the humanities, grouped together and opened up a portal, and the gods were forced to leave the prime material plane. This is what is known as the divergence, when the gods diverged from the prime material plane into their outer realms. Our great lady was one of those.
Right now, thousands of bartenders have.
Not when there's ads, Yale.
Now, yeah. And we take a break in this great action to thank
Hold
our
on,
sponsor.
I've muted it.
So, is this like a? Did she like imbue her power into these amulets? Is that how I can hear him?
These are her symbols as well. You know that there are those who follow still the light gods, clerics, and the such. Your power must come from her. You swore an oath of some kind to her, perhaps?
I did.
Then that is where your power comes from.
You can't play that.
It's
Dude,
not the
all
right
it does
moment.
is
It's
mean
not the
that
right
we
feeling.
can't make money off of this video.
It doesn't
You want to
matter.
know?
This-
You want to
this could
take
get
a
it's
guess
also
on
not
how
great.
much money we've made off these?
It's also
No,
not. It's
it
also
can-
not the right feeling. It's not the right feeling.
It can also get taken off of YouTube. Like YouTube's get cracking down with with all that shit. Just so you know. But
Fine.
I don't know how to word this properly. Is she she's a great lady, but is she good?
She is good to her children, her followers.
Okay.
And we believe that she will bring the best to this land through the help of us and those of us who can bring her back.
I have no. I
Have you asked like
no.
why you?
You're sitting right here by the fire with the fire is, so why me?
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear all of this, yo.
Why him?
It is not up to us to decide or to question, but simply to follow.
What is the? I'm trying to think how I want to word this. I'm trying to get because you're speaking in riddles almost.
Oh God, it's like I'm doing it on purpose.
I know, it's crazy. What is your goal with bringing her back?
So that she may rule this plane in the way that it should be.
Getting fucked in your ass like a hooker?
That's her goal. Sorry. Go on.
So you want her to rule the Great Plain?
She is indeed the most powerful of all of them.
If she is the most powerful, how did she not? Why did she get trapped in the divergence? Why didn't she stay?
They all had to leave. It was agreed upon. And you see he takes his hand and he just kind of raises it, and the fire roars to life. And you see an image of a dragon erupt, small dragon, obviously from the fire. But as the dragon's wings unfurl, you see 5 different heads emerge from this dragon.
Is that her?
That is the great lady Tiamat.
Tiamat. We should ask them what their goals are.
You are there. You can also ask those questions.
I'm gonna do a history check.
Okay, it'd be a religion check.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a religion check. Never mind. It's a 12.
What'd you get?
It's a 12.
12. You've heard talks about Tiamat. There are 2 main gods for all of Dragonborn. There is Bahamut, who is the platinum dragon, and then there's Tiamat, who is the 5-headed dragon goddess. You've heard of both of them, but that's really about it.
I too shall do a religion check.
Go ahead.
No.
No, I think I will not.
Did I say religion? I meant sit there quietly.
Okay.
I am rolling like Derek today.
What is there have you heard of her speak to any of her her chosen one or her chosen?
I have myself heard her speak before. I am gifted power by Tiamat herself.
Did you swear an oath to her as well?
That was not what I did. I simply worship her in a different way. It's basically the difference between paladin and cleric.
Okay. I have no desire to join the actual religion. I think she knows as much as I know that in the destruction of Draconia, I took this from my master's place and swore an oath on it to kill him.
Do you wish to no longer have your power?
We all know that his death is very important to the lady.
It is not a question of the death. It is a question of how to obtain it. Are you renouncing your oath here and now?
No.
So you agree that the power that she gave you is one that you covet?
Yes. But what I'm saying, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase this. I'm not trying to join you. I'm not I'm here for this. I'm using this power to obtain a goal.
Aren't we all?
Okay. I don't know. I was getting some kind of cult, join us vibe for a second. I was just making sure that we were very clear.
All we ask, we're not asking you to stay behind and stay here. We're asking you to continue the path with the knowledge that you have. But it's also a warning. In order to maintain this power, there are commandments that you must follow, young Dragonborn.
She didn't mention anything about commandments.
Heed my words if you wish.
Oh, I wish.
Amass wealth, but spend little gold, and the power that comes with it is sufficient reward in itself. As the first commandment is spoken, you feel the pendant around your neck grow warm. Even for someone as you who resists fire, it's warm. Do not forgive nor forget an indignity to yourself. Let no affront go unpunished. You feel the pendant tighten as well as grow a little bit warmer. Is there anything you'd like to do in this moment?
Can you? Am I uncomfortable with the tightness?
It's not like restricting airflow, but it is getting tighter.
Is it visible to the cleric? Does he understand what's going on?
You can probably get a feeling that like this is a thing.
Okay. Are you before he goes any further? Should my pendant be warming up?
Take what you covet. Those without strength to defend their dominion are not worthy to have one. The pendant glows white hot for a moment and gets a little uncomfortably tight, and then cools and drops instantly.
So, what you're saying is Tiama wants me to amass wealth, but spend very little of it. She wants me to punish those who do wrong to me and be strong enough to hold a domain, a kingdom, whatever. Anything I wish to take, I should be strong enough to hold it.
Those are her commandments.
Buddy, you might have just gotten yourself a new disciple.
Yo, I'll suck this bitch's dick. Like, what's up?
For the record, yeah, those commandments were spoken in Draconic, so you would not have understood those.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there like,
Mhm.
Yeah. Are you guys actively trying to bring her back now? Are there
every step that is taken is one closer to her return?
And are there more of us throughout like the Marrow Valley or into the Medrian coast? Or are we all
you will find us everywhere.
Can I count on them to help as you have helped tonight?
Indeed. As long as your path aligns with the ones that we are taking, why not?
hell yeah, dog.
I
say that out loud by the campfire, by the way. I'm like, hell yeah, dog.
Do you have any knowledge whatsoever about an Amadeus? A red what was it? Dragon blood?
Draken blood, yeah.
Draken blood. A red dragon blood.
Is he someone you seek?
He is someone important to me, yes.
Make a persuasion check, but I'll give you advantage on it.
Nat 20 on my second roll.
The Dragonborn leans back and gestures another person to come forward. Another Dragonborn individual, this one is white scaled.
Well, I'm waiting for you to just say red scale. I want you to know that.
Sits down and pulls out a orb, a very that big orb, and holds it aloft, and it begins to float over the fire. And the green one looks and goes, "Whoever you wish to see, simply think of them, utter their name, and we will see what we can find."
Okay. I sit closer to the fire.
Mhm.
I look into the orb and I say, Amadeus.
Amadeus.
Amadeus, yeah.
Amadeus. Rock
The
Amadeus.
the fire shoots up from the actual pit that it was in and enters into the orb and begins to spin around in a myriad of fire colors, and then begins to take shape. And what you can see in front of you is a balcony overlooking a great forest. It's an ivory balcony, pure white. And standing on the balcony is, you can clearly tell, is Amadeus, by even by the faint moonlight that is showing. Obviously, his scales glow. Um, there's no sound to this picture, and standing next to him is a female figure that you don't recognize.
Am I the only one that can see this? Can VLC too?
If Yale would like to also look, he can.
Do I recognize this female figure?
I would hope so, because it's your mother.
Okay, this is gonna sound like a very 21st century question. Is this live right now?
It is.
Is this live streaming? This is a live streaming orb?
This is a live
this
stream.
is live streaming.
So he's on an ivory balcony overlooking.
Yeah, it's like a huge half moon balcony. Yale, you would actually recognize this. This is the palace in Gordon. This is where you grew up for a few years in your life.
I don't do anything other than grip tightly my fucking rapier. I just grip it tightly, angry.
Is there any way, let's say, a quicker way to get to where he is at right now?
Oh, you're asking the Dragonborns?
Yes. Sorry.
The image fades and disappears, and the orb goes back into the other Dragonborn's hand, who puts it back in their cloak and steps back. The green Dragonborn stands and goes, "In the morning, go to the westernmost guard tower. We have a way to get you down to, hold on, let me check the name, just make sure I get it right.
Allfield.
No, it is the ruins of Draconia, Zarzith Kitril, the new city that has been built. So south of where you guys are right now. We can teleport you there, as that is where our teleporting glyph goes. From there, you may be able to find another of our council who can teleport you closer to the destination that you seek.
Elfonzo, can he understand this, or are we still speaking in
It's common. It's common.
Right.
I look at Elfonzo. This is pretty far south, but I mean, if we can find someone else that can go further west, it would be a quicker trip instead of walking.
This is where we need to go. This is what we're doing. Fuck this guy in his fucking stupid red scaly butthole.
Okay. Do you want to? We'll just leave Finland sleep, and we'll just let him know what's going on in the morning. You cool with that?
The Dragonborns bow to you, and they begin to walk away.
I stand up and I say, "Thank you for all of the information. I look forward to serving Our Lady well."
No response. They continue to walk.
Yeah, right. Trying to be all fucking. Jeez. All right. Let me get at least a short rest then, apparently.
You can still get a long rest. You can still get a long rest out
All
of it.
Yeah. I too shall take this long rest because, damn it, do I have very little health.
You're lucky I didn't break out into a fight. Okay, so
Long
you guys
rest.
take your long rest. Derek, you can unmute yourself because now you can actually be involved. I apologize. I
Oh God, I
apologize,
feel
Derek.
so.
I didn't
so
know-
well rested.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
goodness,
You guys got some bags under your eyes still.
what's going on? I'm
didn't-
fine. I'm fine.
I didn't
'cause
know.
only
I
need
didn't know
4
they
hours.
weren't going to include you. I didn't know they weren't going to include you in this. I apologize.
No. That was great. That was
To be
great.
honest with you,
Well,
still
he went
don't
to bed.
truly- Still
He went to
don't
bed.
fully trust the piece of shit. All right.
Makes
Okay,
sense.
so it's the morning, long
Mhm.
rest. Finland wakes up. I wake up. We sit down. I sit him down at the fire, and I tell him everything that happened last night. I say there were some clergy from the lady whose amulet I wear. Explained to me a little bit about what's going on. Told me that they can get us down to the new city that was founded after the fall of Draconia by teleportation, which is, I mean, it's a long walk down there, but they said that there might be somebody else who can get us further west from there. And that's our plan. Are you cool?
I promise to help you in your mission. So, whatever you think is best.
Okay. I want to go to the blacksmith.
Okay, you can go to the blacksmith this morning.
I
just-
too.
Say
Want to
yeah.
go to the
Save some for Yale or possibly me. All right, go.
Please let me fucking roll high for the love
I'm
of
gonna
God.
I'm gonna go with them as well. I'm gonna see how it goes.
Okay.
God damn it! Please, for the fucking love of God, let me roll high. God damn it! Please, fuck.
And then should I just play the Caleb part? I'm gonna intimidate him.
I'm gonna tell him he's a fucking faggot. I'm gonna tell him he's a piece of shit. I'm gonna be like,
Yeah.
hey, fuck you.
All right, what we got here?
So I walk to the
Okay, you approach the blacksmith. It is a let me roll a d8, figure out what color dragonborn it is. It is a red dragonborn,
All right, I tackle the motherfucker.
but he is clearly much larger than Amadeus, does not have a tail, and he's clearly a blacksmith, not a
I still get a little angry at seeing the red scales. Let's just put it that way.
racism, blatant racism, but that's fine.
Blatant racism.
Yeah.
Blatant.
He reaches for his taser, mistaking it for his pistol. Anyway,
so
moving on.
He's hammering away at what appears to be like a very crude sword.
Good morning.
Morning.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Yesterday, me and my friends here killed 2 drakes, and we were able to salvage about 50 of their scales and a dragon's tooth. Is there anything you can make with these things?
Sure, I guess. What are you looking for?
Well, that bard over there, he needs a little bit more armor. I was wondering if he could have some, if he could make something out of the scales.
I give him a knowing
Drake
look.
scales.
I give him a knowing look that says, "Aw."
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, he's not the tallest or biggest looking guy, so it wouldn't take too long, and I wouldn't need. How many scales did you say you got?
I think 51 exactly.
Yes.
And it would take about the full 50 to do it.
I'm comfortable giving up my 17.
I mean,
Aw,
yeah,
guys.
obviously. What? How much armor would that give him?
It would give him like his full body, or his chest at least. Same thing he's wearing now, just not leather. I'd be able to craft. Luckily, Drake scales are more pliable than a full-on dragon, so it wouldn't be scale mail, but it would offer a little bit more protection, a little bit more resistance to certain things.
Fantastic.
Okay. All right, go ahead. How long do you think it's going to take?
Wait, we didn't keep going.
Well, it depends. I mean, do you want me to use my own stuff, or do you want me just to apply it to what he's wearing now?
Interesting question.
Elfonzo?
Elfonzo.
What will make the best armor?
Well, I mean, it depends. They would be the same, I suppose, at a base level, but it would be cheaper for me to just apply it to what you're already wearing. You're providing more materials than.
Take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Yeah. Give me like 2 hours, and I think I can get something done.
Nice.
Fucking hey, what's
Yeah.
up, dog? I fucking love you, bro. You fucking rule. You are an awesome ass blacksmith. I lay it on thick. I'm like, if that's really what you can do, you are an impressive blacksmith. You're
Give him some bardic inspiration.
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I have dragon scale. I know how to work with it. It's fairly easy.
Hell yeah. You fucking rule, dude.
Well, I still wish I had more materials or money, but if you provide the materials, it should be fairly easy to do.
Hell yeah. How much?
Don't have anything.
Well, if you're providing the armor and you're providing the scales, well, here's the thing. I can lower down the price. It's going to take about 50 of the scales, but you said you have 51. Let me keep the other scale. We'll knock off a little bit off the price.
Hell yeah,
I'm
dog.
cool with that.
Cool. I would say 20 gold, and I can make
How
it
much
work
gold
in
do
2
I
hours.
have?
Deal.
I don't know. How much gold do you have?
Well,
I
would
have 117.5.
Leah, let Alfonso pay for this, sir?
Yeah, that's fine. I'm good with paying for this.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, so you pay 20 gold in about 2 hours, you'll get your armor.
Fantastic.
I give him an extra 10.
And a wink of like, thanks, dog. That's a tip.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm giving a
I appreciate it.
50% tip. Hell yeah.
He definitely needs it. That's for sure.
Thanks. This'll. I mean, I'll be able to order some Grubhub or something, I guess.
On par for our not following suit.
Yeah. Yeah. So you guys have some time to kill.
Fuck me. I have to pee.
Do I have to be
decide
in
where we're
nature, or can I, if I can just sense nature or see it, would I be able to meditate and kind of just?
You can do it. There's nature everywhere. Technically, the earth beneath you is nature.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If he's peeing, then I'm gonna pee.
Go ahead.
Go pee. What are you trying to do, Derek?
I'm just trying to figure out if there would be more animals here than on the last time I meditated.
Oh, okay. I'll look on my phone. Yeah, go ahead and give me a nature check.
Yeah. 3. 17 plus 3, 20.
With a 20, yes, I would say that they do have some animals in cages here.
Ooh.
Live ones that they've captured that are like dangerous. Like they're not keeping them because like
Okay.
they're being mean, but it's like these were a danger and they're trying to like study. So I would say, let me hold on. There we go. Oh, hold on. Let me do this and do that. I would say that they have a full elephant. So that's a CR4, so you can't do that right now, but they do have a full elephant.
Dang.
What's the highest you can do right now? Is it half?
Yep.
Okay. I would say they have a giant goat, ape, and black bear.
We're fighting a black bear?
Yeah.
No,
No.
they have those.
Ape is a really good one.
But it's a fucking black bear.
Ape is better.
Ape is better.
Where I mean, I walked in obviously way late on this. But what are we doing?
Okay.
He's looking for animals. That's all.
Am I able to? I don't know much about like what they do. Is there any plants that would give me any type of aid?
It's mud and rock around here. There's not really a whole lot of plant. Like the plant life are just like weeds.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I'm comfortable with that. I'm good. I don't know how long that was, but how long I'm going to meditate for. But
that's not even meditation. It's just kind of like you get a quick sense of something. You walk around, you see that. It takes a few minutes.
Perfect. What do you guys want to do?
We full rested. We got 2 hours to wait. I feel like I feel like Derek and I should sit down and meditate while I work on my telepathic. Get a little points towards that.
That could work.
Yes. That's what I'm doing.
Kenny, GD approaches you.
Perfect.
And looks at you and he goes, he looks at you and he goes, he cracks his neck and he goes, so it's been a while since I've seen you compete in any kind of pit. What do you say to a little spar?
Let's do this, bro.
Hell yeah, bruh.
He goes, all right. He goes, all right. And he begins taking off all of his armor.
He's going to see.
You want to be a bitch about this? All right, fine. We'll take off our armor. Cool.
He also takes his weapon and puts it down as well.
My fist fighting this. All right, let's do it.
All right. Kenny, I want you to, so yeah, you can do this while you can do like the telepathic meditation while you also like watch this fight.
Okay.
A couple people walk around, people who like know of GD and maybe have heard of Drax. People are going to watch this. Drax, I need you to roll me some initiative.
So I'm basically like sitting here like,
yeah. Which I get annoyed with because he should be paying attention. He should be focusing.
Oh no, I'm definitely paying attention, but I'm also like, oh,
what eye?
Yeah.
Give me initiative, Kenny.
All right, 16.
I got a 17.
Oh, you dick!
There we go.
I got a 17, so I'm going to go first. So he's gonna go forward and he's going to attempt to punch you twice. First one is going to be a hit because now you have to remember your armor class is
11.
11. Yeah. So you got 16.
I took my armor off.
16, and the other one misses. So the first one though, he's going to hit you, and that's going to be for 6 points of damage as he just socks you across the face. It reminds you a lot of like this is what it was. Now this is non-lethal damage is what it's called. Like he's not trying to kill you.
Right. So am I still at my 43? Like am I basing off 43?
So 43 is what your health is, but you can take like this won't count against. Like I'm not going to make you take another long rest. This will just still subtract, but at the end of this you're going to be fine.
Just go back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, 17 is what I threw.
Cool. So that's going to hit. So go ahead. So what is your strength modifier?
My strength modifier is 3. So did he hit me with the right hook or a left hook?
He hit you with the right hook first.
All right. So right hook.
So you have to return with the right hook. Or left jab.
No.
Left jab.
No, so he hits me right hook, right?
I'm gonna hit him with a jab, cross, uppercut.
I come this way. And in a fluid motion, I curl up and uppercut him with my right.
Cool. So anytime you hit him, Derek, you're going to do 4 damage.
Anytime I hit him, 4 damage?
Yes, because it's 1 plus your strength modifier, but he has a thing that lets him do unarmed fighting.
Okay.
But I'm going to say that this is you training in unarmed fighting.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
All right.
Yeah, it's a way for fighters, paladins, things like that to learn unarmed. So he gets 2 attacks to your 1. So I'm going to roll both of these. They both miss. I rolled a 2 and a 3.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
So you just put your hands up and he just jabs both times and you have to block them both.
All right. So 19. I come out.
Hits. Yeah.
I come out like this. I'll do a straight right jab right to the face.
Right to the face. Yeah, you hit him. He is now going to attempt to trip you.
If you're using
I
your
want
right
you-
hand, that would be a cross, but go ahead.
I want you to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Not when you're saying southpaw, bud.
You're a southpaw?
I can actually do both. I'm ambidextrous. Like when I fight, I can swap like easy as fuck. It's crazy. Like it's
Make
not
me a
Why are
even
you
a joke.
trying
dexterity.
to brag on this fucking nerd ass podcast about how good your fighting skills are? You
Because I'm
fucking
good.
nerd. You would get
Nah.
fucked up. All right, stop.
What's your dexterity saving throw?
My dexterity saving is 13 plus 1, so 14.
14 fails. He trips you.
Fuck.
So his first one, he sweeps the leg, Johnny, and then he's going to elbow drop your second attack, and he gets advantage because you're on the ground. It's a natural 20. So he does 5, 10, 13 points of damage to you as he just elbow drops right into your sternum.
By the way, I'm sitting over here looking like, hey, can we add this green motherfucker to our fucking team? This dude,
He's silver. He's silver.
Yeah, he's
He's
silver.
silver.
I missed. I rolled a 4. I missed.
4, yeah. So even though, yeah, you're on the ground, you guys are now attempting to basically fight on the ground. So you miss with yours.
Go for the triangle. Go for
Hey,
the triangle.
actually-
Trap the
Hey,
arm. Trap
hold
the
on.
arm, Kenny.
He misses with both of his.
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop meditation and I'm actually gonna get up and go watch.
Okay. He missed with both his attacks, Kenny. So it's your turn. So you're
All right.
You
currently
can't help him, you dick.
You guys are currently both on the ground. So if you'd like to stand up and then make your attack, you get advantage.
Okay, so is he?
Shrimp out of it.
Shrimp. Oh, God.
Okay, so he elbow drops me and then like kind of rolls off me, right, and tries to attack and misses. I'm going to like leap. So like I'm on my back, so I'm gonna kick my legs up, stand up, and then I'm going to with his body like I turn towards him, so his body's standing in front of my feet, and I'm going to just downward punch him right in the chest.
Roll with advantage.
15.
15 hits. Go ahead. Roll so it's another 4 damage.
Is it 4
to him.
damage?
Yeah, another 4 damage to him as he just takes the hit to the jaw. He's going to attempt to grapple you. So what you're going to do is you're going to make an athletics check. Should be the first one of the first things down your thing. You're going to make a pose.
My athletics is 5.
check.
I have my proficiency is athletics.
makes
It's an
sense.
extra 5.
He also has 5. So
It
we're
makes
going to
sense.
roll.
Doesn't matter.
We're gonna-
20.
I roll a 13. So yeah, so he attempts to grapple, but you break out of it. It is now your turn.
All right.
Like,
18.
get the fuck off me, you broke ass
18
bitch.
hits. So are you trying, or you're not grappling him? You're just going for like a punch again?
No. I push him off,
Mhm.
and I actually I come with my left right into his kidney. Well, kidney
Okay.
area. I don't know how their body is set up.
Sure,
but the
kidney.
area.
Yeah, sure, kidney. Yeah.
The
He is
dragon,
going
the
to-
dragon kidney.
Yeah.
He is going to kip himself up and for one action, and then his second one, he's going to attempt to like Spartan kick you while you're on your knees, basically. That is a 12 to hit, which hits, unfortunately.
Hits.
So he Spartan kicks you for it's only 4 damage.
I rolled a 9. Never mind.
Yeah, you miss. Yeah. So you attempt to like get back up and like throw a jab. He's going to try to punch you twice. Both are going to hit. It's a 16 and a 19.
Damn,
So that is
son.
going to be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Again, Derek and I are just watching this shit like, again, can we swap out our friend?
Yeah.
Because this dude's kind of fucking lame.
So I rolled a 16.
That hits.
So he hits me, and I'm
He
gonna
literally just bam, bam. Yeah.
and I'm gonna come with a left hook, knock him right
Cool.
the fuck out.
So that's 4 more damage. Okay. Yeah, you guys are both looking fucking rough. He's going to attempt to grapple you one more time. Actually, he can do it twice. So give me an athletics check again.
It's +5, so
Yeah.
15.
He succeeds this time, so it's a 23. So you are now currently grappled. So
Okay.
now it is your turn. You have to attempt to break the grapple. So give me another athletics check.
Okay. 17.
I rolled a natural 1. You can break out of the grapple.
All right. So is that my action to break out, or
Yes, it is.
so it's your turn then?
No, not with a natural 1. You can go again.
Okay.
So what you can kind of tell is that his grappling, he's trying to pin you to end the fight. So it's also something you can attempt to do.
Okay. So I'm gonna try a grapple. I rolled a 16.
+5?
Yes, plus that's a 21. My bad.
Cool. So he is successfully grappled right now. So on his turn, he's going to try to break free. So roll it again.
Okay.
What'd you
That's a
get?
20. 20.
No.
No. Not a nat 20. Is it?
Right.
Okay,
I got a 6.
okay.
Plus
So-
5 is 11. So he is successfully grappled. You have won the fight.
Woo!
You successfully pinned him. So he taps out, stands up laughing, gives you like a big old, like you guys do like the big old, like 7-foot tall dragonborn man hug.
I play the Song of Victory, which is
from Rocky.
Yeah, Eye of the Tiger.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was for sure going with Queen, but yeah, go ahead.
And he's like, you still know how to fight.
I mean, there's a reason why you were very famous in those pits, my man.
Well, we never faced off against each other, so.
Thank God.
Oh yeah, otherwise one of us would be dead right now.
Exactly.
That's how those fights went. But it's good to have you back, man. And he goes to walk off, and you can see he's like nursing like clearly like a sore arm, where like you like arm bar grappled him. There's one successful check going towards unarmed combatant, which I will give you after a certain number, as long as you keep practicing at it.
Okay.
Basically what that means is that if you don't have a weapon in your hand and you go to punch somebody or kick somebody or like headbutt somebody, instead of just doing 1 plus your strength, you roll a d6 plus your strength.
Awesome.
Yep.
Derek.
I turned to Alfonzo and I was like, "Hey, let's go pick up your armor."
While you're doing the meditation, go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
19. Plus
19 is a success. So
plus whatever, yeah.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Probably not much. Hold on. Hey, God damn it, stop fucking texting me. +1. So yeah, 20.
So dirty 20. Yeah, it's a successful one. You were able to like clear out your mind to not be able to hear anything, which is a good first step.
Yay.
So success to 1. So time passes obviously with that fight and people talking about it. And yeah, you can go pick up your armor now if you'd like.
Hell yeah, I want that shit. Give me.
Right. So you go find the red dragonborn, and as he's putting up like the finishes touches, he's like, "All right, well, I think I did pretty good here. Actually, let me roll to see how well he did. He did really fucking well.
Hell yeah.
21 total. So
wait, in addition
No.
or
No. He
21
rolled a
now.
21.
no, I rolled a 21. Your AC is not 21.
Damn
That
it.
would be awesome. But yeah.
That'd be insane. So he hands you your leather armor, which with the 50 scales that he used, it's not like you're completely covered, but it's like almost like like the crust of a pie where it's like woven through. It's got a decent pattern to it of black dragon scales. What was your AC before you?
13.
13. Okay, let me roll this. So your AC is now 14 while wearing this armor, but you also have resistance to acid damage.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I plugged in 14 and it made my armor class 16. I don't know what the deal is with this app. How do I fix that? Do I just plug in like 12 and then make it
Yeah, that's what happens when you play in 12.
done? Okay, so now it's 14. Got it.
Cool. Yeah. Oh, because it's adding your dex modifier. That's why.
Oh,
So
okay.
just plug in like a 2 less. That way we do that. Yeah, that's basically what it is. Yeah. So, yeah, but you also have resistance now to acid damage.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So when you get hit by acid, you take half of it.
Yay.
Yep. Dragon scales too, man.
Hey,
really good on you, bro.
while I'm standing there, I also say, hey, shit, this is a blacksmith. I don't know. Hey, are you adept at also making crossbows or compound bows?
Yeah, I've got a few of them.
Yeah, I have this amazing dagger laid with gold and jewels. I'd be
Rapier.
willing to trade for the best possible crossbow or compound bow that you can make.
It's a rapier, by the way.
Yes, that's what I said.
You said dagger.
I definitely said rapier. I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
Are you gonna argue with me? Because he's about to be like, no, I don't want that.
I pull it out and show him, and I'm like, "Hey, check this shit out."
Oh, he's gonna look like, well, that's a rapier, not dagger. And he's gonna be like, that's, I mean, wow, okay. This is worth way more than a crossbow.
So make me something that is fucking incredible. I do Trump hands.
I mean, I don't know if I have the time to do something of this work. I don't have the money to like give you change either. Oh, you said you had a dragon tooth, right?
Yep.
I'll trade a dragon tooth for a light crossbow.
Deal.
Easy as
Thanks,
that.
buddy.
So
Boom.
you now have a one-handed crossbow. It doesn't even take two hands. It's a light crossbow.
Hell yeah, dog. Hell yeah.
There you go. Yeah, he does not have. It's. I believe your rapier is worth like 50 gold. He does not have anywhere near enough. Like a crossbow costs like a few copper. He does not have anywhere near enough to be able to do something like that. Even with the 30 gold you gave him, he's like, I can't do that.
Cool.
So there you go. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so what else is in this in the town?
Not a whole lot.
So there's the blacksmith.
Mhm.
There's the refugees.
There's a small place where they make like rice, because that's basically what they eat here. And then there are a few guard towers that look out the entrances to mostly just the west. There's also one to the south, one to the north, but most traffic comes into the west. There obviously is the one to the east where you guys came through, but no one guards that one because no one can ever fucking get through.
Let's stop, snag some rice for food, and then head to the guard tower that we can teleport from.
The westernmost.
Yep.
Westernmost guard
was go get some food
Okay.
and then head back.
Yeah, you guys can go. You guys go. You guys get a breakfast or early brunch, really, of boiled bland rice.
True.
Delicious.
Little
Hell yeah.
different from the meat we shared last night. But
Mm-hmm. It's a refugee camp. It's also a very small portion, but it is
That
what
meat
they
that-
have.
it is
That
what
meat
it is.
that we gave them yesterday must have been a real treat for them.
I'm sure.
It absolutely was.
And they will not forget it.
I do not
You'll find out
forget.
if you ever come back.
I'm cool with going to the westernmost gate
Hell
Yeah,
yeah,
let's
dog.
head out.
tower.
Okay, so you guys head to the westernmost tower. The guards that are there, one of them sees you guys coming, and then you see on his neck he actually has a chain also with the same clawed hand of Tiamat that Kenny's character wears. He looks around, makes sure like no one else is really watching, and he pushes open the door to the tower and he gestures for you guys to go inside.
Go in.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm following your guys' lead.
All right, you guys go in, including Raina as well. Obviously, she's there. You guys go in, and you see that the members of the cloaked members of this, I'm not going to tell you what they're called. The council is at least what you guys do know what they're called. Are all like gathered around in a circle, and the green one looks at you and goes, "Ah, yes, come. We're almost done preparations."
I ask him, what do I call you guys?
We are the Chroma Council.
Wait a minute. This is me. But
Mhm.
isn't like the metallic dragons like bad?
So, when you're talking about dragons, chromatic are generally evil, metallic are generally good. When it comes to dragonborns, it really doesn't matter. Some people have like prejudices, but they're calling themselves the Chroma Council. You have no idea why, but that's what they're calling themselves.
Okay, because that's what I was wondering. I thought that the dragon, like the chrome or whatever dragons, were bad. Not the, or did I say metallic?
Chrome dragons are, yes.
Okay. And there's my hold on. He doesn't know that. Roll the 5. Okay. Is there anything I should do to help?
Step into the circle and we will send you on our way. And you see that the 4 of them are kind of like creating a kind of circle with their hands up. You see chalk marks on the ground that are written out in some weird archaic magic.
Let's go get this vengeance,
symbology.
motherfucker.
Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
Cha, bruh.
All right, so you guys are going to go?
Yeah.
Okay, they begin chanting. It takes like a minute or two, and then you guys see underneath the glyph, the magical arcane circle begins to glow in a purple color. You feel the arcane power begin to rise underneath you, and if you were looking at this from like a camera angle, you guys would vanish. You guys yourselves feel like the wind rushing by as if like you're teleporting or basically being flown hundreds of miles per hour through the air at an uncomfortable rate. As you guys are flying, you're immediately halted as if like you've come to your stop, but around you, you just see it's black. It's just completely dark void.
If Batman were still with us, we would have entered the Speed Force.
Yeah, you would have gone to Plaid. Yeah.
We can't slow down. We can't stop. We have to slow down first.
So you guys are in this inky black void, and you guys have no idea where you are. What would you guys like to do?
I'm going to produce flame in my hand.
I was gonna say
You produce the flame. It seems like there's light coming from somewhere because you can see each other, but there's nothing else around you.
So that's our perception check. Like there's nothing else around us.
Nope.
All right, we want to do a check for the direction we need to go.
Go ahead and give me a perception check. It doesn't matter what you roll. You're in a void.
That is excellent because I rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, your dice are on fire tonight, bro.
Dude, I did a practice roll earlier that was a 19, and I was just like, you know what? No, let me be honest. You begin
to hear a slight little laugh, and walking around you guys in kind of a circle, you guys see Amadeus.
Motherfucker! I charge him. I don't
Charge
even
him.
give a fuck.
Are you attacking him?
Yeah, I have my great sword out. I'm charging him 16.
Make an attack. 16. As you go and swipe with your sword, it kind of just passes right through him, and he's still just walking around. He's good looking and goes like, "Not yet."
What the fuck are you doing?
You're not really here. Well, I'm not really here. Kind of an in between, but I can't have you going where you're going just yet. So if you don't mind, I'm going to divert you a little bit.
We do mind. We mind very much.
Where the fuck
we mind
are you?
so
Where
fucking
the fuck
much.
are you? Where the fuck are you?
You'll see soon. Oh, and
I want to show yourself now.
I'm here right in front of you.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Some image of you is in front of us, but really, what's happening is you're too much of a fucking pussy to face all of us together. So you're casting an image and you're interrupting things. If you were a real motherfucker,
Maragwin, your mother would be so ashamed of the language that you're
Fuck
using
his
right
mother.
now.
fuck my mother and fuck you.
Oh man.
Well, I was.
Are you
going to
fucking
send you
her? Is that what you're
somewhere-
doing? You're dusting off some old lady pussy? Is that what you're getting out of this? Oh, let me guess. You're just fucking dick fucking balls deep.
Yale, make a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
14, 16. So 14 plus dexterity. So 16 is the disadvantage.
16. He grabs you by the throat, and all of the air leaves your lungs.
Harder,
your body
Daddy.
goes.
I say
you
harder,
can't
Daddy.
speak. You can't speak. All the air leaves your lungs. Your body goes limp, and he looks at you dead in the face, and he goes, "I would never touch something as disgusting as your race. I was going to send you somewhere a little more fun, but I think it's time I had a little bit of fun." He throws you down on the ground. You are unconscious, Yao. And you guys feel yourself get rushed away. Yeah, you needed a 20. You guys blink away, and that is where we're going to end the episode tonight.
All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it now. Worth it. Fuck that guy.
Worth it. Worth it. I haven't been choked in years. It was nice.
Can I I'm sorry, but based on my past, I can't get an advantage.
Because you're in the because you were in his like area. This was his void. He was controlling it. So everything you would have done would have been disadvantage.
All right, fine.
How did he get us in that void?
Because the council works for him.
Yep, that's kind of what I figured. That was, you guys didn't get that immediately. It was just like, oh yeah, they fucked us. They fucked us hard.
Yeah. If you notice, there were 4 members of the council. Guess who's the 5th member?
So I am the only other person with this medallion?
Yep. So the council was green, white, black, and blue. And then the red one was the one that was missing. If you had looked at any of the council members, would have been a clue for you guys to figure out. But good job.
Dude, fuck you. All right. You know what?
Wait a minute. Is that are those the
to the DM that made us go through that? Your mom's a hoe.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
Dorothy Mantooth is a saint.
She's a saint.
Yeah. So there you go. Now you guys don't know where you're going to end up.
No, end it.
I'm sorry, but I'm also not sorry because fuck that guy.
No.
So thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Dungeons and Debauchery. We'll see you again soon, wherever the fuck these fuckers end up.
We are in the void, and we just got spat out of the void. We just got spat out of the devil's anus, and we shall see where we are.
Oh, I know exactly where you guys are gonna go. I haven't decided.
I know where you. I know you know, fucker.
I just figured it out. Well, you decided to be an ass to him, so he's not going to send you where I was going to send you before.
Did you expect me to be nice to him? Be like, hey, buddy, how's it going? It's crazy.
I mean,
it's so crazy to see you here.
With his level of power, a certain level of fear or respect is needed.
Nope.
Okay. I mean, next time he'll just kill you.
I mean, I blindly charged him with my sword. So.
Yeah, but he knew that wasn't going to do anything. But words hurt, man.
Oh, so basically what you're saying, he's a sensitive little bitch.
Words are weapons, man.
Gotcha.
He's
I'm not gonna forget this.
He's a bard of eloquence. Yes, words hurt. That's his whole fucking
he's
thing.
A fucking bard. Fuck you, David.
I said you. You're a bard of eloquence. His whole thing is based off of words, so words can hurt.
Oh. So now we know he's a
this
sensitive
motherfucker is
bitch.
gonna drop us. Okay, so can I ask? Since you know where we're going,
and the recording.
Yeah.
And the recording.
man.
All right, so this is it, ladies and gentlemen. We have no idea where we're gonna end up. Fuck this guy and fuck the DM for what he's doing. Fuck him in his face. Oh, you need a fucking nat 20 in order to do.
I didn't say nat 20.
anything.
I said 20.
Oh, fuck you.
All right.
All right. I'm gonna start lying. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this
Oh, did I say
episode.
20? I meant 30.
That's gonna be it for us. This has been Dungeons and Debauchery. I hope that you guys are still tuning in, because by the time we actually air this will be several weeks after the first episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, as far as
Otherwise,
this
we're just doing
recording,
this for
we are
fun.
dropping the first episode tomorrow. So
Yeah,
hopefully you
that's
guys
true.
are still engaged.
Yeah, well, this is like 2 months back then.
Yeah,
This
dude,
is-
this
yeah.
is fucking wild. What we're actually
Yeah.
doing is fucking wild. So it's an engaging story. If you give half a shit, if you are a fucking nerd, then you will watch this for the love of the game. If you're not, you will watch me and Caleb and the various scenarios in which we try to upset people based on what we do. This is awesome. Please engage. Please keep liking videos. I say keep. I'm assuming that you've tuned out by now, but that's it. Thank you for tuning in. Dungeons and Debauchery.